Billy Currington, Let Me Down Easy on 103.5 WEZL. He's opening for Keith Urban, right?
I'm not sure.
Isn't that what was in that commercial a minute ago? No, Kenny Chesney. He's opening for Kenny Chesney. That's what it was. We've got so many concerts going on. I simply cannot. We have commercials running this morning for Kenny Chesney in Columbia, Keith Urban in Columbia, Sugarland in North Charleston. Mm-hmm. I mean, those are all in the next hour. And we've got tickets to give away for Sugarland in the next 35 minutes.
Nice.
When you hear Sugarland singing Settling.
Yeah, we're doing third row today.
Third row seats.
As we count them down to the front row, Gary.
Counting them down, big boy.
That's right. Friday morning we'll have tickets on the front row.
That is correct.
Down to the front row.
Everybody.
We were just looking at the list of folks who went into the Country Music Hall of Fame yesterday. Reba, of course, we mentioned.
They called her the one from the modern era.
Yes, she is.
When they said that.
Yes, she is. She's still singing. I know you don't like her, but she's still a star.
I don't know where this rumor has started.
Reba couldn't get there yesterday. She was back home in Oklahoma with her daddy. He had a stroke.
Oh, no.
A couple of days ago, and he's in the hospital. She's sitting there with him. She said she was able to tell him, because she knew ahead of time, that she was going into the Country Music Hall of Fame because that was like the most important thing to him. So she was able to tell him that before he went into a coma.
Oh, good.
So he's aware of it. And she said he's opening his eyes occasionally, but basically he's in a coma, and she's just hanging with him. So it's a tough time for her. She's extremely excited about the getting into the hall, but at the same time, she's just really worried about her daddy.
Yeah.
Her quote was, and Kix and Ronnie read the note yesterday, or Kix Brooks read the note. Mm-hmm. Said, I really need to be with my mom and daddy right now. Thanks for this wonderful honor. That just sounds like Reba,
and you can hear her say that. You can hear her voice.
Yep. I just need to be with my mama and daddy right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Gene Shepard also got in yesterday. That's somebody Rick really doesn't like because
no, that's not the case.
Number one, she's old.
Just doesn't like anybody.
No,
old,
she's
I do like old people.
She's a woman over 30. She's old, and
she's been around since the 40s in music, and she was. I did look. She was married to Hawkshaw Hawkins back in 1960.
He died in a plane crash with Patsy.
Oh, there you go.
But
Gary remembers that. He cried that day.
Jeannie Shepherd's had a few hits in her time.
Yes, she did. She had a few hits. They say she's one of the pioneers who paved the way for people like Loretta and Reba and others who are in the Hall of Fame now.
She is surly, though. I believe she will take you out.
She's a crusty old one.
Oh, man, she is crotchety. She is crotchety.
Gary said Darlene was a lot like her.
I never said that.
A lot like Gene Shepard?
Listen,
I mean, I could see that.
I know Darlene's listening now, so let me tell you something, Buck. I did not say that.
He said, Gene, Eric said, you're that crotchety. He said, oh, you mean like Darlene? Yeah, well.
I see her a lot on the Farm Channel. On RFD.
Who, Darlene?
No.
Out running around the pasture?
Yeah.
That's it.
She just run behind him and wave.
They have a whole hour dedicated to Darlene running behind horses.
And then Bobby Braddock in yesterday, and I got to tell you, Bobby Braddock is pretty much, Nashville would not be what it is today.
Right.
Country music would not be what it is today without Bobby Braddock. More than Reba, more than Gene, Bobby Braddock is the guy who should have been one of the building blocks of the Country Music Hall of Fame, not somebody who just went in yesterday.
Yeah.
His first song that he wrote and released was for Jerry Lee Lewis back in 1964. The last song that he wrote and had a hit with, somebody had a hit with, was People Are Crazy last year.
Billy Currington.
I mean, he's still cranking them out.
He's still
Did
very
you say
active.
he wrote He Stopped Loving Her?
He stopped, yeah.
That alone, that one song, just like the guy that wrote Achy Breaky Heart, that one song should get him into the Country Music Hall of Fame.
Achy Breaky Heart ought to get anybody anywhere except arrested. He did. He wrote He Stopped Loving Her. He wrote Divorce for Tammy Wynette.
Wow.
And this is just a partial list here. I mean, there's 336 songs registered under BMI in his name. Most of them you've never heard of, but a ton of them were hits. Golden Ring, Tammy and George. Hard Times, Lacey J. Dalton. He Stopped Loving Her Today. I Don't Remember Loving You, John Conley.
Man.
all my old flames have new names. Mark Chestnut, People Are Crazy. Would You Catch a Falling Star? John Anderson, Thinking of a Rendezvous. Johnny Duncan, Time Marches On. Tracy Lawrence, and it just goes on and on and on and on. The guy who just knows how to write a song.
He's a genius. He really is when it comes to songwriting.
And he plays piano, or he used to play piano.
Hey, he worked with in 1965.
Marty
Robbins.
So I mean, this country music would not be country music as we know it today if Bobby Braddock hadn't shown up in 1964.
Mm-hmm. He has the job in Nashville that I would like to have if I had that talent. The one where you just go, you write a song, you make money, and you really don't have to travel.
You don't have to do anything, except you have to go to the post office. You have to go out to the mailbox once a week.
Get that check.
Yeah. He may have direct deposit. I don't know, but I mean, the boy's making some money. But congratulations to all of them, and we will keep you posted on what's going on with Reba's daddy and them.
Absolutely.
As they deal with that. Yeah, absolutely. 6:30 at WEZL.
Now, Weasel Total Traffic from the